Hi, welcome to my another video where we are talking about different ravaged strats, right? So this one is 3 opals, 2 silvers, 1 gold, and 3 teals, and the loot is here. This is the let's say final calculation, including some different items that Exilence next couldn't pick up, and this is the total loot that we picked. It's 19,000, almost 18,500 chaos after the costs, because this is a pretty expensive juicing. Let's say the juicing is expensive, right? So we had to invest over 6,000 chaos. Uh, so we ended up at 13k chaos. That gives us 12 exes per hour, let's say, plus minus, and we could easily take this time to 70 minutes if you're like a power gamer and you click really fast and you don't fuck around. It's really hard to play like that for longer than an hour. I did it, but yeah, for this one I was like just chilling. I recorded the video, I believe this run, and it took me 76 minutes or something, but I went AFK to get some water and stuff, so no big pressure, right? I'd say 75 is just chilling and picking stuff pretty fast, but not like super fast. So if you go down to 70, that's changing the things a lot. So that's one more X per hour, just 5 minutes. So you see, it's like each minute is like worth tons of money, right? And this is the point, right? Because we need to find balance between the strategies that are very loot extensive, like triple silvers. So I'm gonna test this, but I suspect that without gold and oil, it might be, let's say, more loot and less expensive loot, and you click a lot, and it takes a lot of time, but you don't get as good income. And maybe I'm gonna also test this, let's say, with 2 opals, so less lucky chests. So we will see whether the lucky chest is really the base that we need to, let's say, extend with silvers and goldens, different combinations, right? Maybe 2 goldens are better because then you have above 50%. From what I see, silver makes more chests overall, and golden make more rewards in chests, and opals make them lucky, so increase the big drops. So I don't know. Yeah, we will see by the end of the league. I plan to run 100 more maps, I think, or maybe 50 if I'm bored. But I will definitely run 50 more. So we will see how it goes. But yeah, for now, let's maybe focus on this one. I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long. So you can see all the numbers in here, which is cool. This time I did simply clear my stash after each session, because this amount of loot wouldn't fit in one quad tab. I would need to have at least 2 for this purpose, and I wouldn't be able to showcase the loot anyway, and it would be too much time to sort everything. It's just too much, right? So I think I've proven with my previous strats that this is really the truth. I don't really cheat on one. Here you can see like all the things. So like maps, this time I did not filter the incubator, so that might be a little bit too high. But on the other hand, yeah, there are stuff like essences, which is above 5 exalts from only 50 maps. So that's 1 exalted per 10 maps in essences, right? So if you sell this for like 50%, that's still 3 exes more, right? That would increase the load by another exalted, and matching the 14x people say they get from I don't know, from farming guardians or bosses or whatever, right? So 14x is pretty much the top I saw on let's say solo strategies right now. So that would be actually amazing to to treat blight as a actually top money making strat in the whole game. But okay, let's not spread false, let's say, things. Let's just prove it. For now, I really prefer to say it's 12, even if it's more, because there are many items that I really deleted from the loot list, right? So I only kept the most expensive. As you can see, there are duplicated entries because I just took 5 separate exports and merged it. But yeah, but this is again summarized in the in this table, right? So we don't really care it's a separate record in here because here it's grouped per name, right? So how we did with this strat, right? So the most loot comes from tainted oils and exalted orbs, and yeah, this is really huge. This strat is very dependent on the tainted oil price and the golden and silver oil price, right? So we can see that this is actually superior, but the cost in here it's 80 chaos for golden and silvers and opals, right? 24. But if we would like, let's say, put here a 60 and this again 60, because yeah, if you want to buy silver oils early in the league for 20, yeah, in bulk, good luck with that. They sell for at least triple amount of opals, which is 27, and this is 60, 70. So that would be way less effective. And also for part of the league, the taint oils were like 0.9, maximum 1 exalted. They weren't selling exactly fast because there were many people selling them. I don't know. It's still pretty high price for taint oil, at least for me. So thanks to that, this strat is amazing, and I will really, I will really have to stand on my head and test really amazing strats as well to beat it. I'm not sure if that's possible, but yeah, let's hope it is, and let's hope we can get like 14 exalts per 50 maps. That would be awesome to see. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, so there's nothing more to it. There were no lucky drops this time. Uh, I had maps where I dropped like triple exalted orbs or tainted oil double exalted or even like enlighten and 2 exalts, so it's getting really crazy. But at the same time I had like a very bad streak. So this session I ran it today, it was terrible. I had like 3 exalted and 1 tainted oil. It's not bad, right? It's still 3 raw exalted. And taint oil, right? But yeah, it's uh, it's not as good as, for instance, this one, right? So or this one, yeah, it's visible. So yeah, I think I threw away like 500 C from each of the runs in incubators and stuff. Some of these runs have not been filtered. Hmm, yeah, but we don't even see the incubators making it. Yeah, here it's like 0.1%. Like I don't know, maybe 300C. Oh, let's actually check. So we can simply show. Yeah, it's 300C, so it's irrelevant. It's really small amount. So, but basically, yeah, I threw away like 500C from each run because the loot is shit. You cannot sell this like. I mean, you can sell this, but you need to gather more things like the divination cards that give you, I don't know, tabula rasa, so divination orb or something like this, or 10 chaos, and you need to more. I just cleared each tab, which is unlike the other strats where I hold to until 50, so they combined. I transformed them and put into stash tab as a currency, which you can sell later in bulk. So yeah, so that's the difference. But let's go through by the end and compare the income, right? So this strat is currently number one. It's the best strat. It's a late game strat. You need a lot of investment. Each fail costs you, let's say, 120C. It's really painful, so you'd better not lose maps. But even if you lose maps, like 1 in 10, that's not a big deal. because simply you would just lose like I don't know, 5 or 6 exalts out of 70. Right? That's bad. You shouldn't lose maps, right? But anyway, you can still make more profit with this one than with the amber oil one, and you lose the same amount of maps as with the black oil. Okay, uh, let me find it. Right. Okay, so this is this one, right? So this one was 7 exalted per hour. Yeah, that wasn't like amazing, but it's very safe. It's a leak starting strat, and it's with strangle gasp without its 5 exalted, right? So much worse, but yeah, 5x is not that bad, including that at the leak start you will probably turn on the jewelry. That's additional income, crafting bases, which sell for good currency, and you drop a lot. And yeah, and it's very safe. So yeah, but also the let's say time here was different because back then I was like failing maps, etc. If we let's say took this down to really 6 hours, yeah, and oh yeah, this is actually old spreadsheet, but yeah, if we oh yeah, it was updated. So yeah, it would go up if we let's say removed the fails. And yeah, and the black oil strat, it was 9x. So yeah, that's still like 20% worse than this one, which is cool, right? Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you join the next video where I showcase another next strats, right? Okay, cheers, bye.